You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
The National Basketball Association and the National Consultant are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, making the court interrupting play. Spectators engage.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night. Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark, but we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, B.A. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends, and then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the one and the two. Williams is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Brown gets the bucket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Davis finds MP. Outside Tatum. And we're about a minute into the first. That three's off the mark. Indiana on offense. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Nembhard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. From deep three-point range, Davis with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Tatum. We saw him with 19 his last time out. White for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Brown. Defended by Brown. Brown passes to Williams. Halliburton with the ball. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Tatum with a screen. Here's White. Off the left rim and out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside, Brown. Halliburton, a screen on Brown. Back to Halliburton. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Tatum passes to MP. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Halliburton with the ball. Williams with the screen. Nembhard, right side. That one is off. Good work defensively by White. Brown passes to MP. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Williams against Davis. Siakam in the post. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in play,
The previous play minutes are allowed to review the play.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pacers, the good news is they're trending in the right direction, still right in the middle of the pack.
Checking out Boston, they're still a legit contender. Not quite meeting expectations, but you just know they're going to be shooting for the top spot as the season rolls along.
Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Pass to Brown. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Davis. Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around it.
Sinks it from distance.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Boston leading by 7. White, the pass to MP. And here's Brown. Screen by MP. Elbow shot on the way. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Tatum with the block.
There's the link Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Halliburton up top. Williams, a screen on Tatum. From the high post.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
White for 3. The Pacers pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Brown, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Williams a screen on Brown. Halliburton for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Here's Tatum. And the step-back jumper is good. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside, Williams. Now Brown, defended by Brown. Williams passes to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Over White. Nembhard, good.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum passes to MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Siakam finds Halliburton. From the right block, Boston pulls it in. White on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Pass to Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown drives in. Knocked loose. Can't get it to drop. Davis with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 7. Here's Tatum. Siakam with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. The Pacers again can't hit.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's MP from outside. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He contributed 52 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Some changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Davis, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. Pacers trail by 8. Siakam looking it over. Over Porzingis. Siakam, that's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Holiday up top. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Brown. MP outside. Tatum passes to MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Out left to the wing. Here's Sampson. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the Celtics shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Porzingis misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The 3 is up. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brown finds MP. Brown against Reeves. Brown passes to MP. Back to Brown. Screen by MP. To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Now Halliburton. He's got 9. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back. And for those of you with some changes, Davis comes in for Walsh, and MP subbed in for Griffin. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Sampson. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP, and it's Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Inside, here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pacers trail by 10. Pass to De Silva. Outside Holiday. Halliburton looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Nembhard, the pass to Holiday. Over MP. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Williams with the screen. Nembhard. The three-pointer off the mark. Celtics lead by 9. And there's the lob. The lob. Porzingis with the flush.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Williams, a screen on MP. Halliburton, the pass to Williams. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Williams has got 8 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Down low. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Halliburton against MP. Halliburton right side. Outside, Brown. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside, Williams. Brown against Brown. Here's Williams. And that one's long. Boston leading by 9. Poke loose. Here's Halliburton. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Williams. They double him with MP. 4 on the clock. Now here's Nembhard. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. Over White. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got his second basket on the night.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Boston making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Sampson, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Porzingis. Inside. Siakam, the pass to Brown. And Davis with the block. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Free throw good. Brown. And both free throws good for Brown.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Sampson. Williams with it. Checked by Davis. Here's Sampson. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Back to Williams. Unloads. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
The drive by Brown. Oh, look at Brown fighting through contact.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's Sampson. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
The assist.
And the Celtics in possession here. 6-point game. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met in Indianapolis.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
And in that game you mentioned, it was a great game. The reserves played a huge role.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Pacers trail by 7. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Sampson. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Sampson. 5 points in the game. Unloads from 13. Tries to save it, and they'll get another chance. Nembhard with it, now guarded by Brown. And Brown gets a three. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
MP finds White. Back to MP. Here's Brown. Defended by Brown. Lets it go. Brown, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw, no good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The 15-footer. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
They grab their own miss.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Williams. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a pick. Siakam for 3. The rebound, Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to Siakam. Over Porzingis. Buries the jump shot. Siakam's got 8 points. And that concludes the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Boston Celtics.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key. But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play? And the key is to...
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Pascal Siakam out there with Troy Brown. And it's Williams in at the 5. MP no good. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Siakam. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. To the middle. Here's Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And finished off by Davis.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded closely. MP against Halliburton. Clock at 6. Stolen by Davis. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. It's scooped up. Davis a screen. MP scanning the floor. And here's White. 6 points for him. And he gets it to go from the high post. White's got 8 points.
Boy, White continues to be aggressive looking at that mid-range shot. And I know why. He's got a nice touch from there.
Williams a screen on Tatum. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
MP the pass to Davis. And they pick up 2. Give him 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Back to Halliburton. He takes it in and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. If you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
MP, the pass to Tatum. Outside White. Pass to Davis. Tatum from long range. The shot comes out.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Siakam. Now here's Williams. Down low. Nembhard, good.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Boston leading by 9. Davis, the pass to MP. There's Tatum with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 8 assists here tonight.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
White finds MP. White with it. Give him 8. For 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams a screen on Brown. Brown against Brown. Brown passes to Williams. Here's Siakam. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the middle. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Siakam. MP, the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Tatum missing. Pacers trail by 15. It's Williams, high post. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Williams. And here's Nembhard. He's guarded by White. Brown passes to Williams. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Tatum finds MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Halliburton. Williams, a screen on MP to stop the run. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to MP. MP, a screen on Siakam. Tatum gets the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. And the Pacers also making a change. Sampson, he's checked in for Brown. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Sampson. He's got 5. Halliburton outside. 3-pointer. Williams passes to Siakam. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Brown gets the bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
Brown. Davis, the pass to MP. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Nembhard. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Nembhard outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first-place spot. And, of course, the Pacers down 4 spots.
You know, for the Celtics, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
To win the drought, he drops it from range. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Again, the miss by Boston.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Sampson. 5 points in the game. Williams finds Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. This one for 3. The rebound, Celtics. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Back to Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way, but he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Celtics lead by 19. MP outside. Left side, Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. The open shot, Halliburton. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Halliburton's got 20 points.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
To the left wing. And stolen by Porzingis. Tatum from long range. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Nembhard. The three. The rebound by MP.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 28 points for him. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Tatum. Indiana making a switch here. Steps back. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Good on both. Boston on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's MP from outside. Gets the three to fall. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Porzingis against Mitchell. Three-pointer, Holiday. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Walsh. MP, a screen on Siakam. Pulls it from 20. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They set the pick. Holiday from long range. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Porzingis against Mitchell.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Walsh. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man.
Checked in for Griffin. The Pacers also with a sub. Nembhard's checked in. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. MP outside. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
They set a pick. The 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Brick after brick after brick. That's been the story for him this quarter. He's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
From deep, MP. Again, the miss by Boston. Pacers trail by 14. Here's De Silva. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Inside. Outside for Halliburton. From the arc. The shot won't fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porzingis finds MP. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. MP's got 33.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's De Silva. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum, and he drops it first. No good on the second free throw. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Just 4 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. MP shot is off. Pacers trail by 13. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 8 here in this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
It's stolen by Halliburton. The drive and the dunk by Halliburton.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
MP, the pass to Tatum. From deep. Oh, count it. Tatum hits from way out.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Shot is good, Sampson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
MP shot is off. Pass to Walsh. To the paint. Second chance shot. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got his first basket.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's De Silva. Hounded by Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sampson. The 3 is up. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 11. MP finds Tatum. Back to MP. Here's Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go from the wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half. Mitchell up top. Pass to De Silva. Over Tatum. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's De Silva. There's a screen. Here's Sampson. Kept alive. On the wing, Nembhard. Goes back up. Out to the wing. From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Walsh. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Walsh. Back to MP. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Spins. Halliburton outside. Here's De Silva, defended by Porzingis. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Nembhard. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Boston leading by 10. Porzingis passes to MP. Back to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And Boston with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Pritchard. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Pass to Williams. Nembhard outside. Williams a screen on White. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
MP up top, defended by Halliburton. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Pacers trail by 10. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by White. Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
There's Tatum with the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. MP against Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Boston leading by 11. Now here's MP. Pass to White. Back to MP. The steal. Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Tatum passes to MP. Now White. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him with an 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And stolen by Williams. Brown against Brown. Back to Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Brown passes to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Tatum passes to MP. Back to Tatum. MP, a screen on Siakam. Kicks it out to MP. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Siakam. Tatum can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Halliburton against MP, and here's Brown for 3. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
16 seconds left in the game. Halliburton finds Siakam. Misses the 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game. Another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.